Hello everybody, this is day 14 of the coding challenge, and today I built a game called Higher or Lower Project. So this is the final result of the game. So higher or lower, here you see that two famous people, their names, their description, and the country that they're from. So your task is to guess who has more followers on Instagram. So you would have A for the first option and B for the second option. So let's try here, Ariana and Rihanna. So I will say probably B. Oh, that's wrong, and I get a final score 0. So let's try again. Neymar or Gigi. So I'll probably choose A. Okay, so I got it right and have the current score of 1. So here, I get to play again, but do notice that my previous option B, Gigi, became my first option now. And I have a new option B here. So Gigi and Camila. Let's say A. So I got it right again. I have a current score of 2. And now Camila to Selena. So let's try B. Got it right again, so I would pick, if this is the case, the Selena become my option 1, then Rio, so let's say B. Oh, I got it wrong and have the final score of 3. So this is the code of my game. So first, I will be importing my game data, which is a list of a few dictionaries, all with the same keys, name, follower count, description, and country. So there are a bunch of them here. And I also imported my art with ASCII art of logos and the verses. So this is the main part of the game functionality. So I'll first print the logo, and then this chunk is me choosing randomly choosing my option A from that list of dictionaries. So I would pick a random number from 0 to the length of the list minus 1. So this is the range of the index that's my list data has. So I would say option A is a random dictionary from that list called data. And my name A would be that option's name. Follower count A will be that option A's follower count. And description A will be the description, and the country will be the option A's country. So I will print out the name, the description, and the country. So this following part is in the while loop that I'm going to explain later, but inside of the while loop, I would ask the computer to choose option B, and this is basically the same thing as here. So I will be printing out the name, description, and country of option B. And then I ask the user for the input, who has more followers, type A or B, and I make them standard in lowercase. And then I'm going to check the answers against the right answer. So here it is referring back to the function that I defined, compare options. So I would put in the parameter player choice and the choice that's not chosen by player. So I put a score of 0, starting with 0. I'll say this global score, if player choice is greater than the ones not chosen, then the score would add 1, and I'll tell them that you are right, your current score is this. Otherwise, meaning they chose it wrongly, and I would say sorry, that's wrong, and your final score is that. And if they chose it wrong, then I will exit the whole game altogether. So in here, back to the loop, I would say if their choice is option A, then I will call this function, but my first input will be the follower count A, because that's their choice, and that corresponds to the parameter player choice. And the other one will be B, which is not chosen by the player. But otherwise, if they chose B, then I will call this function, but their follower count B will be their player choice, and the other one will be the choice that's not chosen, the option that's not chosen. So I will call this function, and if they got it wrong, they exit the game, get the final score. If they get it right, then this happens. So they will get their score, and then they play again. So this chunk helps me to make the previous option B into the new option A. So I will print the logo again. I'll say the name A is the name B, follow count A is the follower count B, description A to description equals the description B, and the country A equals to country B. So in this way, in my second round, my option A actually my option B actually becomes my new option A. So then this goes back to the while loop, which starts here. We skip the whole part of the option A for the while loop, and then we start with choosing our new B. So this is how you will continue the game.